algebra, the part of mathematics in which letters and other general symbols are used to represent numbers and quantities in formula and equations. So in algebra actually we learn about the expressions in the equations, okay, and I'll start with the basic concepts of algebra. If I write for example 3x power 2, then actually each individual has certain name. So first, this 3 is the coefficient, this x is variable or a base, and this 2 is power, exponent or index. All these three is name for this power 2. So actually when we write x, this is a simple variable. Variable means its value changes. Its value can be any, it's just like a container. X is just like a container. It can hold any value. And this 3 is a constant. Constant, a fixed number 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. And we have this 2 as a power or exponent or index, all three name for it. So if I write 3 power 3, it's mean that 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. If I write 2 power 2, it's mean 2 multiplied by 2. So power means each time a number multiplied by itself. Now a common mistake that when we write 3 cube, then the student think 3 3s are 9. So this is wrong and this is a common mistake. 3 cube means 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3, 27. Now if I add variable x with variable x, the answer will be 2x. What happens? There is a coefficient 1 and there is a coefficient 1. So 1 plus 1 is this 2. Remember one thing, when we add or subtract the variable, only the coefficient changes. For example, if I write 3x plus 2x, then the answer will be 5x, because this 3 and this 2 are added together to make it 5. Same thing goes for the subtraction. If I minus 4x minus 2x, then the answer will be 2x. So this 4 minus 2 will give us 2x. Now in the same way, if I multiply a variable, this is for addition subtraction. If I multiply a variable x with x, the answer will be x power 2. What actually happens, we have this x power 1 and this x power 1 also. So 1 plus 1 makes it 2. So we could get x power 2. So one thing is important here, that when we add the variables, the coefficient adds. Coefficient which is before the value which is before the x, and when we multiply then the power adds. So 1 plus 1 is 2. In the same way, if I have x power 2 multiplied by x power 3, then the answer will be x power 5, because this 2 adds with this 3 and makes it 5. So this is how we multiply the variables. Now I'll tell you few more examples. Now if I multiply a variable 2 by 3t, so the answer will be 2 multiplied by 3 is 6 and t will write as it is, because there is no other variable. If I multiply 5h by 4k, then this 5 will multiply with 4, it is 20. And since h and k are two different variables, they cannot multiply with each other. So we can write hk together. So in the same way we can multiply each numbers. So this was how to multiply two different variables and different constants. Now I'll show you how to add different variables together, or whether it's possible to add two different variables or like variables, how like variables can be added. So let's say we have 2x plus 3y plus 3x minus 2y. Now this is the question and we want to simplify it. So how I am going to simplify? First I'll write the like term together. So I have the like term 2x and 3x. So I'll write it together, 2x plus 3x. Make sure when you are writing it together, do not change its sign. Then we have 3y and minus 2y. So I have written all the like terms together. Now what will I do? I'll add these two numbers together. So 2x plus 3x give us 5x. Again the important thing that 2 is added with 3, x will remain same. Plus 3 minus 2 is 1. So we can write y here. You can also write 1y here, but usually when we have a single variable we do not write 1 with it. We just write y, because if y is written it means it's a 1y. So this is the final answer. I'll give you one more example. We have for example 5x plus 3y minus 2 plus 2x minus 3y plus 6. Now how to simplify this? Again we will do the same procedure. We will add the like terms 5x plus 2x. Now one thing is important here. Here we can see it's a plus 3y and it's a minus 3y. So plus and minus we can cancel, like 2 minus 2 is 0. So same thing with the variables. So what I will do, despite of writing it, I'll make my life easier and cancel it quickly. So 3x, 3y and 3y is cancelled with different sign. Then we have minus 2 and plus 6 here. So minus 2 plus 6. So 7x plus 4 will be the result. So this is the answer. In the same way, in basic algebra, we have the multiplication of brackets also. If I have a number 3 and in the bracket I have x minus 2y, how will I multiply these two? It's quite simple. We will multiply first this 3 with variable x, and we need to keep in mind that 3 and x, 3 cannot be multiplied with x and make a new number, so we will write 3x together. Then we will multiply this 3 with minus symbol minus 2y. So actually before 3 there is a plus symbol which is invisible, like usually when 3 is written it means it's a plus 3. So but we don't write it, so you need to consider it as plus. So plus minus minus, because first multiplies the sign. So if here is a plus, then plus minus is minus. Then 3 will multiply with this 2. 3 will multiply this 2. It will be 6. 3 2s are 6, and since y is a variable, it will remain as it is. So this is the answer. So this is how we multiply the brackets. Now I'll show you more complicated sum, so you can understand the concept clearly. Let's write another question. 3 into 2x minus y minus 2 into x minus 2y. Now again I'll do the same multiplication. I'll multiply 3 with 2x, it will be 6x. Then 3 multiplied by minus y minus 3y. Then this minus 2 will multiply with x, it will become minus 2x. Now this is the important thing. You need to remember one thing, that when we multiply this minus 2 with x, it will become minus 2x. And when we multiply this minus with minus, it will become plus. Minus multiplied by minus is plus. I am multiplying this minus with minus, so plus, and then this 2 will multiply with this 2. So 2 2s are 4, 4y. Now once we opened the bracket, we expanded the bracket. Now we'll write the like term together. Now once you do little practice of it, then you need not to write the like terms together. You can do directly also. For example, if I do directly, 6x minus 2x will give me 4x, and minus 3y plus 4y will give me plus y. Always remember, we write the sign of a greater number, and 4y minus 3y will give us y. So this is the answer. And if you think you have problem in doing it directly, you can always write the like terms together.
I hope this video was super helpful for you. So why don't you give me a like, subscribe my channel if you haven't subscribed it till yet, and hit the bell icon as I upload informative videos every week. Take care. Bye. Allah.